What's good, you guys? Oh my. Huh. I just realized this is. Wow. Can't change this while I'm streaming, can I? Let's see. Oh, wait. It's not horrible, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. I have the wrong output setting going on right now. Um, it's all squeezed right now, but I guess I have to make do with that for the time being. The charts look fine. I just look crazy. Yeah. Levon, I guess redo next time. It won't let me change it midstream. It just makes me look a little goofy. So it is what it is. But I'll go ahead and just make myself smaller to minimize the damage here. Let's see. Did not think about the fact that an ultra wide fitting into a regular setting does not look correct. But anyways, all right. Yeah, typical charting session tonight. So if anybody has any stocks they want me to check out, I'm more than happy to. Just let me know so I can do that, obviously. Any stocks that you're looking at, if you have any specific levels you want me to check out, I'm more than happy to. But other than that, we're going to be going through my watch list A to Z. And yep, alphabetical order. And yeah, we'll go ahead and see what we've got cooking for tomorrow. I will say we'll go ahead and talk about the news right now just because we're right here already. But as far as news goes tomorrow, we have consumer sentiment, or I'm sorry, consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Eastern. Before market open, we got durable goods, FOMC meeting begins. So we've got a decent amount of stuff tomorrow. Consumer confidence at 10 is probably going to be the biggest thing for tomorrow. And then once again, I'm going to mention the fact that we do have FOMC on Wednesday. So we could see a very, very slow week once again ahead of us. So for the time being, we may see some pretty boring price action. Like last night, whenever we were looking at everything for the weekly prep, we had a ton of setups that looked absolutely beautiful, and then just nothing today. But anyways, as far as news goes, that's what we're looking at. As far as earnings go, we have BA before open, GM before open. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at GM, even though I don't really keep it in my watch list. I just want to see roughly where we're at right now and what we could possibly see in the morning. If we actually see a jump up here to 56.99 or 57 on GM, I would be super interested in that. Obviously, this is me talking from a perspective of obviously we don't know exactly where earnings is going to go tomorrow, but if we do manage to make it up there, 57 doesn't look bad. So I'll probably throw that on the watch list just in case. And that'll be a side watch for now. And as far as BA goes, I'm not really going to try and make any predictions here, but BA is definitely going to be at least on the side watch list so we can check it out in the morning. But as far as specific levels on BA goes, I don't have any because I don't know where we're going to end up in the morning. We could stay at the same spot. We could be $100 away from where we're at right now. So anyways, that is the earnings that I'm going to be paying attention to for tomorrow. We have Starbucks after close, which I really don't touch that stock. And I have no interest in touching that stock unless we get up to all-time highs here. But other than that, that is the earnings I will be looking at. And yeah, let's see. Sorry, my phone is turned on here. I'm trying to somewhat monitor the stream. You guys watched the Day as a Trader video, didn't Oh yeah, for sure, Dave. Yeah, all right, cool. So earnings is covered, news is covered. We'll go ahead and get started on the watch list here. I am going to keep the earnings list up here because we do have quite a few earnings on pretty much every big stock that we trade this week. So really all we've got open without any restrictions from earnings is going to be kind of our cheaper, junkier stocks in the watch list, which provide worse price action. However, a lot of these are going to be pretty much untradeable until their earnings are released. So knowing that, I'm just going to keep these up here just to keep in mind. Like Apple, we have earnings Thursday after close, so there's really not much of a point in looking at this right now. I will say 230, 230 on this does not look half bad. 230, 230. Let's see. Have we broken that yet? We have not. So that doesn't look bad at all, that 230, 230. It's just the fact that we have earnings is going to throw us off a bit. So it may still be something worth watching. On the off chance that it might have volume. Let's see what the contracts were looking like today. Oh, they actually, the volume was decent. Contracts are just juiced up, which is to be expected. I may throw that in the side watch. The issue with weeks like this week is I really do not have much that I'm a huge fan of. So even if I am throwing it in the watch list, everything's kind of a side watch this week. Like I really don't have anything that I love. AMD don't have earnings on this week, do we? No, we have those on the 4th of February. So AMD, if we get down here to this low at 112.81, I would definitely be interested in looking at that. I had this from way back. Yeah, 112.81 I would definitely be interested in looking at if we get back down there on AMD. So I'll go ahead and leave that marked. Amazon, we just had earnings on not too long ago, if I'm correct. So I don't think we have to worry about earnings there. Yeah, we're good for Amazon. Amazon at 236 I actually do like. We did break 236 on Friday. However, this level still looks really good. We respected it after hours today. If we come back up aggressively into that 236 level, I would look to take it at 236 through the 236.40 high. That looks really nice. So I'm definitely leaving that marked. Their earnings are next week. All right, cool. Cool. ARM, I'm all good on. AVGO, we didn't end up filling that gap, but we definitely started it. Yeah. AVGO, an interesting one. I'm not really a huge fan of that, if I'm being honest, anymore. I really don't like that low even though it would be basically us starting that gap once again from the low, but I think I'm going to pass on that. BA, like I said, we've got earnings pre-market tomorrow, so we'll take a look at that in the morning and figure out what we're going to see there. Coin ended up breaking my support from today, but didn't do a whole lot with that break. I think I'm all good on coin as well. This could be a very short watch list, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna actually, since I'm looking at my camera right now on my phone, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this off because that's painful to watch. With the screen looks fine though. Screen looks fine, so I have that noted for the next stream. Is definitely fix the aspect ratio that we're streaming in. CRM, I think I'm all good on. This is not what I meant to click. see, that high actually doesn't look horrible. What's the contracts looking like on this? They're actually not that bad. I mean, the spreads are kind of wide. The volume's not horrible. Only issue is those would be in the money by the time we get up to that high. So I think I'll probably pass on that. Let's see. Crowd, I'm all good. DAL, once again, I'm all good up until we get up to that high. DDOG, I was actually looking at earlier, and this is not a stock that we trade very often. And I hate the fact that we have to play these kind of lower volume, or well, don't have to play, but the only setups that I'm finding that aren't on our big name stocks that have earnings this week. DDOG really doesn't look bad. I would even be interested in it at this high and target the break of this resistance right here. I think this actually looks really good. We broke out of that consolidation range. We did end up closing back inside of it, but if we get aggressive tomorrow above that, definitely has my interest peaked. So I'll mark D-Dog, and I'm definitely going to put it on the watch list. It's probably going to be a side watch unless we literally have nothing else. Google. I was going to say I like this at the low, but as I'm going down these time frames, I'm really not the biggest fan. Disney was upsetting today. That's just insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't break until the 7th test today. All right. FedEx, nope. Google, nope. We already went through those. Meta, we have earnings on after close Wednesday. This thing is wrong, though. I wonder if these contracts are not $5 million a piece. Oh, man. They are pretty up there. Let's see. $700 calls have crazy volume. That's funny. And I really do like that high on Meta, though. Even though we do have earnings. Only thing is we're going to have to play out of the world contracts on these if we do end up taking that. Really, honestly, the price action on it today was just as good as anything else was, or better. Marvel jumped off a cliff today. Do we have anything on this at all? Basically filling this gap right here. Actually have some room on that down. See that gap. Yeah, I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind this. It actually looks nice. I would take this at the low, 99.52. We've got room until that gap fills at 95.91. Yeah, that looks good, actually. I like it, I like it. Microsoft, all good on. MSTR, I'm all good on this as well. Let's just go ahead and see. We don't really have anything noteworthy other than just high of day from today. Pass on that. MU, good. We filled that gap. I'm not interested on MU until we get down to, what is this, 84.12. Netflix, 990.45 is still my next area of interest on this. Yeah, I'm not too interested in today's high, but 990.45 looks good on this still. That's gonna stay on the watch list until it gets here. Nvidia, I really don't love anything on Nvidia until we get down to, what is that, 114.86. Take a look on the lower time frames at today's low, but as of right now, I think I would wait. I mean, actually, today's low doesn't look that bad either. Those would be two separate trades, though, for sure. Oracle at 151.88. I like that. See what the volume is like today, though. Not horrible. Not horrible. We are far away on this, though. That might just be a personal side watch, to be honest. I don't think that's worth writing down. PayPal, I'm good until we get up to the highs again. Reddit, good completely. Roku, I don't like until we get back down to 74.10. Sorry, I skipped shop here. Shop, oh, well, I could have skipped it anyways. No, there's no way SMCI broke today. That's crazy. Midday. What a random day to break this support that I've been waiting on for literally since it was formed. And it honestly probably broke it. No, the break wasn't that bad. First test was, but SMCI I think I'm good on though. There's a gap up on SMCI. I'll check that in just a second, Michi. No, I'm gonna pass on. Tesla has earnings and it's in the middle of nowhere. So I'm good on that. UPST, nope. Walmart making all-time highs. Pretty sure. Yeah, making all-time highs. Wow. That's interesting. I might just put that on a side watch just to see in the morning if we have any setups there. We don't right now, but we could possibly in the morning. ZM actually has a nice little flat top here, except the contract volume and pricing on these is just garbage, along with the stock volume. But that actually does look really good. If you guys are ZM fans, 8231 looks beautiful. All right, anyways, see here, gap up on SMCI. Yeah, there is. Yeah, SMCI is pretty far away from that gap. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I actually do like Oracle a lot. Just a lot of these stocks that obviously aren't our big name stocks here are gonna be difficult, especially for new people, because the spreads are always wider on these, which means the percentage is always wider on these, so it's like makes it more difficult for everyone. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that's everything that I'm going to be watching for tomorrow. I'll go ahead and pull up the scratch pad here so we can get started on writing the watch list. And for all you guys that are not in the floor right now, while I'm typing this stuff out, make sure you go to that first link in the description and join the floor for free for the free day. If that's the, I don't know if that's the link that's in there right now. If it's not, find the free one, sign up for it. Make sure you're there on Thursday. Is there a way to make the font size bigger on this? That is quite annoying. All right, it is what it is. Anyways, our first main thing we're watching here, I want to put Amazon at the top of the list because that is my favorite as far as our bigger name stocks go. Looking at the 236 resistance, which we had broke on Friday. After seeing the flat top forming after hours, I would take 236, targeting a break of the all-time high at 236.40. Final target for this setup would be the 237 break. wish there was a way to make the font bigger on that. All right, after that, AMD. Probably not, actually. Probably not after that. After that, I'm going to put Meta. I know Meta has earnings, but looking at these 663.87 code. There, we'll leave it at that. Meta, looking at the 663.87 all-time high, showed an extreme amount of strength today, and I would be looking for a continuation of this momentum in the morning. I'd be targeting a move on this to the 665 break, and the only thing we need to keep in mind is that we have earnings on Wednesday after close, so volume could be lower than normal. Marvel, we were taking a look at because of the gap. So Marvel would be up next. Looking at the 99.52 pattern into the 1 year gap. Where does this gap have room to? It's got a ton of room. All right, all the way down to 95 something. 95, 91. See if we have any trends here that we can target before that. Actually, that 15-minute trend gives us room to the gap fill. I like just a pretty hefty target on a stock like this. Targeting a momentum push to the downside with a final target of 95.91. Here, gap fill. So far, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Right there. Marvel. Netflix. I'm gonna save that for the side watch. Nvidia. I'm gonna save Oracle 151.88. At 151.88 support, targeting a break of 150. Here, targeting a break of 150 on this. Overall gap is So there we go. Control plus. Iron Bear, if this makes my computer explode, I'm gonna be very upset. Nope, doesn't do anything. Let's see. Guess the video will be on here next. Video looking at 116.70 low. Targeting a break of 116. Also watching the 114.86 support into the gap fill at after, let's see, down to the 114.86. There it is. It's a better way of writing that. All right. There's NVIDIA. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a couple things in the side watch. Throw DDOG in there. I'm gonna throw Netflix in there. DDOG could easily happen tomorrow. Netflix is most likely not going to happen tomorrow. How do you guys cut and paste a line to a new price level on TOS instead of redrawing a new line? Umar, all you've got to do is just right click. You can click right click on one of your lines, click duplicate drawing, and then just drag it. Except I will say, instead of right clicking and then clicking and dragging, it's pretty much quicker to just go straight there. But there's probably a key binding for that. I just personally don't use it because I'm somewhat of an old man when it comes to technology. Like I know my way around stuff and I know how to be efficient at it for myself, but I also like don't go that deep into it. Cuz like I've done that exact movement a million times, so it's quicker for me to just do that than trying to figure out how to do it a different way. All right, anyways, DDOG. DDOG, Netflix. $45. Distance. There we go. Cool. Cool. There is my watch list for tomorrow and also for the rest of the week for now. Obviously, we don't know if these are going to break tomorrow, if they're going to break by the end of the week, they're going to break by the end of the month, whatever the case may be. But those are the levels I'm looking at for the foreseeable future. Hopefully we get some of them tomorrow at the very least. But if you're not in the floor, make sure you take a screenshot, save it, get the levels plotted on your charts. And if you are in the floor, I'm going to be sending this in the stocks chat and the lessons tab as soon as we are done with this live. But as far as that goes, there's the charting, there's the watch list I have for tomorrow. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. But if not, we can go ahead and wrap it up early, call it a night, and get to it first thing in the morning. But that is up to you. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds, couple minutes here to get your thoughts gathered and ask any questions you might have. But other than that, yeah. Oh, Umar, what you could do to save time on changing colors and everything, just right click, go to edit properties. And when you go in here and get everything how you like it, just click save as default. And once you save it as default, it's going to look the same every single time. Because from the factory, I guess, these lines are just solid red lines. And I don't know if they have the price on the right or not, but I think mine did. All right. I'm going to take it as you guys are wanting to wrap it up for the night. So I will see you guys first thing in the morning for pre-market review. And hopefully some of these setups are still around and they look as good as they do now. But yeah, as far as that goes, there's the watch list. I'm going to be throwing it in the stocks chat. and in the lessons tab. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you all sticking around, and I will see you guys tomorrow.